Alright, well, I had me some chicken legs from Church's Chicken. Also, one of those biscuits with the honey. They're really delicious. Doing God stuff all day. I think I'm gonna finally get some sleep. Oh, my breathing's heavy. I've been vaping too much. Anyway, I just keep thinking about how, assuming I'm not delusional, I do have the answers to life's big questions. Like, why does anything exist? Is there a God? Why is this the thing that exists? Is there a good and evil? And in a way, it's all just fated. There's nothing really happening. Time is an illusion even from the God perspective. Because here's how it is. There's a nothing. No concepts, no anything. Then there's a primordial consciousness, a small bit of structure. So, because the nothing adds up to nothing, that little bit of structure also adds a destruct force, what you might call evil. And there's the structure is solid, and otherwise there's a sea of chaos. But if you look at this from outside of the perspective of a timeline of God, starting with a single speck of structure and ending with creation being all things and there being no evil or chaos, it's all just sitting there, not really moving. It's just what the nothing does to stabilize itself. Oh, I'm not explaining this well. See, this is why I hate philosophy. But the whole point of the creation is as it goes along the God timeline, there's these generations of Earths. Each one introduces complexity, and each one also converts some of the unstable chaos into more structure, and some of the sin cancels out. Because the sin with the destruct force, well, that's also a form of rudimentary structure that can be erased by other sins. So basically, you turn the sin against the other sin. It's a whole complex God engineering thing. But anyway, as it progresses along the timeline, eventually all of the chaos is consumed, and then creation is really and truly all things. It has defeated evil. But see, at that point, the engine of it shuts down because all of the earths with the souls going to heaven and the rejected souls going out, all of that stops. And so everything's just this harmonious thing. Oh, it's so difficult to explain. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I know all of the answers to the big questions, but it's just this. It makes perfect sense if you kind of visualize it. But if you're just some obstreperous asshole human who's like, "They're convince me of stuff. I'm a human." It's just, they're not going to take the time to actually think about it and how it would all work. Because the the first state and the end state are like the yin and the yang to each other. A tiny bit of structure with a sea of writhing chaos and evil, and then at the end, nothing but structure, and it's all good, and a tiny speck of chaos. So the whole thing adds up to nothing at every point along the continuum, but it also has a maximally balanced and an unbalanced point. So every single thing that could possibly be represented is represented in every conceivable dimension. So that the mathematics of the nothing add up. Oh, I'm not explaining it well. Oh, but it's really beautiful. The point of everything. The best part is, the part how I'm the Lord and I bring paradise. That's nice. You know. Be nice if it was happening a little sooner, but hey, man, whatever. I think I'm gonna get some sleep.